Hey cats, what's happening? I had to pull my trail cameras. I started checking them and I wasn't getting any videos, and I guess the batteries were gone on them. And what happens, you know, when the weather drops, the temperatures drop and it gets cold like this, the batteries just quit working. I bring them in where it's warm, and after they sit for a couple hours, I turn them on, boop, and then they work. So yeah, they're no good in the wintertime. I can't use them. I was hoping to get some good game pictures on my trail cams, but I guess I'll have to wait till next summer. Anyway, welcome to the man cave today. It is the first day of December. Yeah, I got Christmas coming up. I got to put my Christmas tree up. I got to get in there and get busy. V would appreciate that, but I haven't done that yet. Thanksgiving was good. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving, big meal. Oh, everything was delicious. It was great. And V's son came over and shared the day with us, and we had a remarkable time. It was really fun. So now we look forward to Christmas. She wants me to cook a prime rib. I can cook. I like to cook. I'm not afraid to get in the kitchen and get my hands greasy, you know. I can pretty much follow a recipe, I guess. I'm not one just to go out and wing things on my own, but if I get a good recipe, I'll follow it pretty closely, and I can make some adaptations here and there too. I do know how to cook. And we eat pretty good. We usually have some pretty good meals. Every once in a while, we'll get a dud. You know, we'll get a recipe that's like, well, yeah, it was okay, but it just wasn't that great. Just leave that one out of the recipe book for now. Anyway, I wanted to remind you too, if any of you guys have any, you know, I have a YouTube channel, and if you'll remember, about a year or so ago, my channel was hacked, and it happened so easily. I got an email that said, and it looked like an official email from YouTube. It even had the YouTube logo on it and everything, and it was like a formal letter, and it said, we want to update your terms of service, and then there's a bunch of legal garble in there, and then there was a tab that said, click here to update your terms of service. As soon as I clicked that button, I lost my channel. I lost the name Itchymoche. I lost all my videos. There was a bank account attached to that. So right away I had to go into action, and it was a terrible situation. We ended up getting everything back, and there was no major damages. Other than the fact that I had to change the name of the channel from just Itchymoche, we had to make it Itchymoche and V, because the hackers took copyright of my name, Itchymoche. So I just wanted to warn you, right now the hackers are out big time. The scammers are out big time. Every day I'm getting emails that are scams. They're just, don't click on them. Don't accept them. Nobody's going to give you anything for free, and nobody's going to update your terms of service from an email. Go directly to that account. You know, if you're getting emails from your bank telling you to do this and that, go directly to your bank account or call your bank and make sure that, you know, it's legit. If you have a channel like mine or any other account, and you're maybe getting emails or getting texts or something to make changes, or be very, very aware. Go right to that account, check it out yourself, and if worse comes to worse, give them a call and say, hey, look, you know, I was unsure about this. It's telling me to do this or telling me to do that. Probably a good idea not to do it at all. Yeah, I've been getting emails for free gift cards to Costco. You know, $500 for free. Oh yeah, really? Like, and then the next day it's different. A $250 gift card from Costco for free. Well, yesterday was $500. Today it's $250. And then the other day, It's a scam. It's a scam. Don't click on that stuff. Don't follow it. All right. Just be careful when you're on the internet, and be careful with strange emails, people you don't know, text messages that you don't know who it is. Delete. Yeah. Don't even start a discussion with them. All right, today just want to talk a little bit about the biker culture. You hear me talk about the biker culture quite often. I bring it up. And for those of you that haven't been really involved in the motorcycle world, maybe you don't understand exactly what that means. Just because you buy a motorcycle doesn't mean you're in the biker culture automatically. The biker culture to me is kind of like almost like a underground world, like you know, that most people don't understand, and it's easy to get drawn into it. And when you have a motorcycle, that's the key to getting in the door to this motorcycle culture. What do I mean by culture? Well, I mean there's a group of people that call themselves bikers that like to think they're different from everybody else. I don't know if they think they're better than everybody else, but they think because they ride a motorcycle, they're tougher, they're braver, they're bigger, they're better. I don't feel that way at all. I own this Harley, and I feel like I'm just an ordinary guy like everybody else out there. There's nothing special about me. This bike doesn't set me apart from really anything other than the fact that I own this piece of steel and I know how to ride it. Okay. But there's people that really get drawn into that world. And you know, there's a certain way bikers dress. Oh yeah, I got my leather on, and I've got my Harley hat on. It's the way I've always dressed since I was a teenager. But and it is the attire for bikers, basically. Not all bikers dress like that, though. You know, bikers that are in motorcycle clubs, they'll have labeled jackets, vests with or cuts with their patches all over them and stuff. That signifies them as a biker. You know, makes them stand out from the crowd. Does it really make them different on the inside, though? No, they're just people like the rest of us. But anyway, they're drawn into this culture. So how do you get into the culture? Well, it's pretty easy. You know, I got a motorcycle. I started riding with some buddies, and we'd meet up in the evening and ride around together. We all liked motorcycles. We all liked riding around as a group. And then it went on from there. You know, I worked with a guy that was a member of the Zulu Motorcycle Club, and I rode with him, and I began to really, you know, my eyes began to open up to the culture of the motorcycle groups. Now, the groups are quite diverse everywhere, but you kind of end up going down your own rabbit hole, as I did. You know, you get invited onto a poker run. You go on a poker run. You meet other people. You go on rides. You meet people that you haven't met before, and you make friends. And then they start inviting you to do other things, hang out with them, and do other things. Next thing you know, you're invited to a party. You know, when I bought this Harley, it opened up a whole nother world for me, because Harley riders are kind of a select group. They like to set themselves aside from other motorcyclists. So there's a lot of Harley organizations, a lot of Harley groups. There's the Harley Owners Group, which when you buy a Harley, you're pretty much a member of as long as you pay dues. But then, you know, there's clubs all over from the very good to the very bad. And it's all whichever direction you want to go. You meet some friends, they invite you to a party, you go to this party and it's all Harleys there, you know, and they're all there are all these people that consider themselves these hardcore bikers, and they do hardcore things, and they party hard, and they stay up all night, and you're drawn into that. And next thing you know, you're in deep, you know. And like I said, it's like a rabbit hole you fall into, and then you start meeting club members, and they may even invite you to club events. They may even ask you to ride with their club. It's all happened to me, so I'm not making this stuff up. And you know, you decide which road you want to go on. But for me, it took me in deeper and deeper until I almost got myself in over my head. So luckily, I was smart enough to realize that I was going down a dark road and I needed to turn around and get out of there. And that's exactly what I did. Are there good channels to the biker culture? Of course there are. You know, there are some really legit good motorcycle organizations that they're good people. They just like to have fun. They don't want to they don't want trouble. They don't want to get in trouble. They do good. They serve the community good. Those are good things if you like to get into that. But just beware, you know, it's easy to go down that dark road. And then next thing you know, you're in deep, and it's kind of hard to get away from. So I made a lot of friends. I lost a lot of friends. Now I'm happy just to ride by myself, and not looking to go out on any group rides or anything, but I will if it's something legit, something that I think that is special, that I would like to be a part of. But I am more cautious now about the company that I keep. All right, cats. Well, thanks for listening to my spiel today. Thanks for coming along, joining me here in the man cave. Love to have you visit me. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up, please. And be sure to subscribe. Love to have you join us in this adventure. It's far from riding weather now. Winter is upon us. Yesterday, everything outside was covered in snow. And today, the temperatures went up overnight and got up this morning, and all the snow was gone. So it melted off pretty fast. We don't have that deep freeze in the ground yet that's keeping the snow on the ground. So, yeah. Riding season is about done. And then the salt goes on the road, and that's it till spring. I just look forward to a nice heavy downpour in the spring that rinses all the salt off the roads, and then I can go back out riding again. All right, cats. Well, thanks for joining me. Until next time, ride hard and die free.